Hey, cycling community, this is Steve Grusis the Cycling Greek. I'm doing a quick video because tomorrow my video is going to be focused on the climb to Kaiser, which I am doing, and I'll give you details in tomorrow's video, which will be the same video as this, just later on in this video. Okay, so the big news I have is that this, as you know, is my 2005 Colnago. I just bought a new bike, 2008 Tarmac, and it is, we built it from the ground up because, from the frame up, because there was some, what came stock in it was not what I needed. So the big difference is that the difference between how this is set up, I would have ridden tomorrow, and how this is set up and to ride tomorrow, that's about a 4.5 pound difference. So we'll see if I can break my time from last year of 13.5. We'll see if I can get to 12 hours. All right. Feeling good now. We'll see how it is tomorrow. See you then. Even though I have a cool new bike, I still have old camera equipment that I'm having difficulty attaching to this bike. Hey, cycling community, this is Steve Grusis the Cycling Greek. Shooting videos for this event was a bit challenging, so I'm going to see how this video turns out. In a future video, I'm going to be talking about the new bike and what led to my decision to ride the new bike for the very first time in an event like this. 155 miles, 16,000 feet of climbing. To the action on the screen. We've just started this event, and my buddy Ultraman Gary has come by, so I'm getting on his wheel because he wants to get to the front group. I do too, but Ultraman Gary has a lot of energy capacity, a lot more than I do, so I just jump on his wheel and hope that he's going to take us up to the front, which I'm sure he's going to do. Back in the day, the organizers would contact the local elite team to come out and do a lead out for this event. After a few years, after disgruntlement by a number of the riders, they stopped that. Now you may have a couple people out to come help with the lead out, but it was nothing like it was years back. This is actually two events in one. You have the Climb to Kaiser, which is that 155, 16,000 feet of climbing ride, and you have the Toll House Century, which does basically the bottom half. Two sets of numbers are being used to distinguish the two groups. The first is more ornate. The one for the Climb to Kaiser has the Climb to Kaiser logo on it. The other one is a straight yellow number with blue letters on it. You can't see the number that Ultraman Gary is wearing because he's wearing a jacket. The reason he's wearing a jacket is because it's going to be 81 degrees for a high today in the valley floor. That means 55 up at Hunting Lake, which is right before you climb that last 2,000 feet to Kaiser, which will be 50. And again, that'll be the high for the day. That'll happen at 3 o'clock, and we're going to get there well before 3 o'clock. There are 109 riders that started this event. The oldest one is Sargon Nuna at 73. The next one is my buddy Mark Randall at 70. Then I come in as the third oldest, just a few days away from my 70th birthday. In all, there are 21 people that are 60 or older. Kudos to us old guys that are keeping it going. My plan is to take advantage of this free speed and then drop off from the group about a mile from the corral, which is going to be on this big hill. After that, I'm going to stay within these parameters that I have set. So these parameters, when I'm on flats or anything close to it, I'm going to stay below my LT1, which is going to be about 115, 117 beats per minute. On the climbs, I'm going to keep it to 120, 122, not go above that. That's going to give me my best chance for my best time. Totally opposite of what I did last year, where I overcooked it at the beginning and then I just suffered after that. We're now approaching the corral and I'm still with them. So when we got to that hill I was talking about, the group is going slow enough or my bike is a lot lighter now. I felt a lot more comfortable. I went over the top. There was no one really gunning it. So that gave me a chance for a little more free speed. And this is where I drop off. Went a little farther than I expected, but right now I say that's okay. A lot of these guys are century riders. Too bad I didn't have the camera on. That's Diego up there. He helped me get the my big water bottle into my back pocket. The water bottle I have here That's gonna be my throwaway water bottle. We're heading into the town, well, we're heading toward the town of Toll House, where we're going to start the Toll House climb. This is where I officially came off the back, and I'm good with that. Doing my own pace now. I was doing my own pace before, but you know, a little extra enhanced. I gotta remember to turn the camera on sooner. That was the Toll House rest stop, so that's the second rest stop I passed. Starting the Toll House climb, 6.7 miles of steep and walls. That was wall number 1. Right around the corner is wall number 2. And then the wall number 3 is going to be the fire station wall. And then when I get to the top of that, I still have a wall to climb to get towards Shaver. Justin, thank you. Okay. That was the third rest stop, and I'm bypassing that. What I did was I had this extra water bottle with me. I finished it off, and I'm just dropping it off with that group there. I also carried with me 3 Cliff Bars. I want to save time by not stopping at the rest stops and go as far as I can before I hit my first rest stop. Up ahead, there are a couple of local elite level cyclists, Diego and Miguel. While they're not part of the ride, they're just joining in to do part of the ride on their own. And that was pretty cool to have them along. Hey! It's not that I'm going fast, I'm just not stopping.
I know you have a good pace. This is like an 11-hour pace.
I hope so, but we'll see. That may be meaning I'm going too fast. We'll see.
You're doing good. You're not even breathing hard.
No, I'm staying on top of my parameters, but staying in them.
You look good, Steven. Yeah.
Remember, if you can't be fast, you gotta look good. Hey, thank you though. Okay. Again, forgot to turn on the camera for the top of Toll House. This is a bit of a wall going up past Cressman's, and then it leads up a bit and onto Shaver. I'm trying to ride that fine line in terms of cadence. The lower cadence, the lower I get to keep my heart rate. But there's a bit of a cost. I'm hoping at the speed I'm going, that cost on my muscles will not be that great. I guess we'll see. She's from down south. She came by my wheel. I hung with her for a bit, but man, I gotta let her go. I'm going too hard. You got a bit of downhill right now, just a bit. I think I may be mistaken. After this, it's downhill a little bit. Okay, finally.
Nice cool thing.
Oh, hey. Hey, you guys should have been pulling me. coming off of 168 and taking the turn off to Big Creek. I came off Diego and I forget his name's wheels. I gave up some free speed. What I wanted to do was take one hand off the bar and, oh boy, and eat, because I still haven't stopped. I passed another rest stop, the third one at Shaver. I will stop at Big Creek. So this is a wall that goes up for 1 mile. Then you have a lot of descents, which I'm going to appreciate, but got to be careful. I crashed bad 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So I always remember that corner. So you have fast descent with increasingly decreasing radiuses. I'm pretty much at the top of the 1 mile wall here. Now get some descending. So my legs are feeling mostly good, which is a good sign. I've been riding at the top of my parameters and sometimes over. I have to be careful. I want to feel strong enough when I get to Big Creek, and then relatively strong when I get to Kaiser, the climb to Kaiser. No pun intended. Okay, in the town of Big Creek, and I am going to stop at the rest stop here. About 62 miles almost. Almost 4.5 hours. Not bad. Okay, I said my legs are feeling pretty good. And they are, but they are not as chipper as they were a week ago Wednesday when I did this big training ride with Gary and Tulo. So, because I scooted up Big Creek climb pretty nicely. And for those of you who don't know, that's pretty much a 3.6 mile wall. Steep wall. I hear the bells. Oh man, this is the supermodel. This is the supermodel rest stop. Okay. Do you have pickle juice?
Right here.
Ah, thank you.
As
thank
much
you.
as you want. There's some already
You want a
poured.
bigger? You want a bigger?
This is good.
You want
You
a bigger
can have-
cup?
I can give you a sponge bath in it if you want. That's one of the.
We can hook up an IV bill.
I just may take that. There we go.
Did I get that on film?
You want this topped
You know,
off?
this is the funnest thing.
Heed. Oh,
This is a better electrolyte.
oh, I know. Yeah.
It
We're
depends
gonna
what
do
you
half
want.
and half.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll scoop
Okay.
it for you. So you want 1 scoop of each?
Yeah. No. Let's go half because I have stuff in there. Half. And then half of this. That'll work.
Do you want a PP for your pocket?
No thanks. I deciding what to do here. Deciding what to do.
Choices.
We'll do this. This is close to
Carbs.
Salty carbs.
Salty carbs.
thank you.
Potato chips, healthy carbs.
So you're eye candy here. You're the eye
Well, I
candy.
can wear a training bra.
I know.
Make you feel better.
No, you look good. You look good. Thanks for being here. You're my first rest stop.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the first one and the best one.
You go. Yes. Okay.
Well, have fun.
It's an odd kind of fun, but yes, I shall. Thank you. Top of Big Creek. I'm at the dam. Hey. Holy moly. Oh, God. Okay. No, I got it. Thank you so much. Just need to park it up here. Yes. I'm mostly staying within myself. Mostly.
It's a little cool, isn't it?
No, not bad. In fact, I may not take my stuff I have up here. I have some gloves and a hat. That should do it. So this is the supermodel rest stop. Okay. Okay, this is good. Let's do heat. You have heat? And you have lemon. Okay, excellent. Put 1.5 in this one and 2 in that one. And then fill with water, please. Pickle.
So I see you got a beautiful chicken.
I think the deep inside.
Thank you.
I think I still believe he's like the person. I still believe he's the person.
You do?
Cooler this year?
Pardon?
Is it cooler this year?
Yeah, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Okay. You know he has fun? Yeah. He's gonna.
The
like
bags.
The doctor said he's gonna die on his own.
Oh, yeah.
But no, go ahead, leave it there.
Okay.
I'm going to leave my stuff.
Oh, you're gonna leave it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's, okay. You don't think you need it?
I have gloves and a hat.
Okay. Okay.
That'll help a lot.
Presentation that he does, you know, on Facebook with all the doctors.
This is a good idea.
You're doing good timing this year.
Yes.
It's 11. I think last year you were a little bit past 12 or something.
Well, I was dying last year because I went too hard.
The weather too.
That helps
Right?
a lot.
Yeah. The weather was crazy last year.
Big Creek was my first rest stop
Oh, okay.
because of the weather, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, you're doing great.
Go get him back.
Yosus. Okay. Okay, starting up the climb to Kaiser. It's going to be about 6.5 miles to the Goat Gate. Then it gets really steep. The first part is steep here, but then it eases up a bit. I'm doing pretty good time. It's 11:25 and I'm starting up. It'll take about an hour, maybe 3.5 hours going fast on the way back. Man, I can get in by 4 maybe. Maybe I can break 11 hours. We'll see. There's still more climbing after this. Okay, there's the Goat Gate. I have 24 minutes to make it to the top if I want to get there by 12:30. That's going to be tough. Oh, my legs are not chipper. I'll come in.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, holy moly. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
I'm gonna sign your paper when you're getting this done.
Okay.
You like that 3D printed seat?
Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, it's pretty comfortable. Thanks. Man, I gotta sit. I was also running into a calorie problem.
I'm retired. Well, I started after get the bike off.
Close to bonking. Okay. When I leave, it's 12:35 right now. When I leave, I can maybe make it into the finish in 3.5 hours. Especially if I have help. Oh, you dropped something, Simple Green.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
I pick it up, but I can't.
No, you don't. I know.
I'm really stalling up here. My legs are really feeling it. I'm hoping I'll get some recovery on the way down. Thanks for being here, guys.
Okay, have a safe one.
Thank you.
Stay
Yeah.
up. Stay careful going down.
Oh, absolutely. Bye bye. Thanks for being here.
Nice trip and good job.
It felt good to get out of that goat road. Now I gotta watch my calories. And also my aching legs. Okay, so now that you're a captive audience, I have a YouTube channel about an old guy still racing bicycles.
Oh.
So you have to check it out.
Oh, good.
It's called The Cycling Greek.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah. Doing a battery change right now. I just finished the third sister of Tamarack, and I got one more sister to go. Then it's a long descent. Gloves, forgot my gloves. I left my vest and arm warmers at Huntington Lake. Didn't want the extra weight. I didn't think I'd need it, and barely I don't need them. Okay, off we go. Tamarack, 7,500 plus. Finally, I get some rest. About 12 miles of descent. Remember that comment at the beginning of the video when I was talking about new bike, old cameras, and how to mount them and can't mount them and all that stuff? Well, I had a battery that ran out on one camera, so I'm going to my other camera that I usually have on top of the bike, but now I'm holding it, putting it in my back pocket, you know, that type of thing. So what I'm trying to do right now is talk about this one guy that's up there that just passed me. He's a bigger guy. He has a bike loaded with panniers on the back, and it looked like a tent roll on top of those. And he just flew by me. And then later on I learned that he's on an e-bike, because they had like an e-bike category for this event. Now in this clip I'm heading into the town of Prather. I had already passed Shaver Rest Stop. I didn't stop there. I was thinking about stopping there because I had the whole calorie issue thing. I can tell it's getting depleted and close to bonking at that last kilometer, half a kilometer going to the top of Kaiser. I did consume a lot of calories at the top and made my water bottles pretty thick, so I think I was okay, and it turned out that I was okay. So I had one more rest stop to go to, and that's going to be Millerton Store, and that's where I'm heading now. Right now I'm talking about how much time I have left to get in by 4:30, which is going to be 11 hours for me. I think the last time I got into the 10s with Kaiser was before 2010. So it was anywhere between I was 53 and 55. Now in this clip, I just left that last rest stop at Milton Store. The wind has been getting worse and worse. In fact, it was pretty bad coming down from Kaiser. Recall that I had elected to leave my extra clothing up there, and it was a good decision, but I was freezing a bit on the way down. At least I was shaking. And my new bike is a lot more responsive, a lot more nimble than my Colnago. I was pretty surprised about that. But then as I was shaking, my arms were shaking, and the bike is starting to shake on the descent. So, there's that. So not only were there winds, but there were gusts too, and it would often catch my front wheel. I also commented that I had about 30 minutes to go 17 miles to hit that 11-hour mark. That was going to be tough. In this clip, I'm talking about that it's 11:11 and I now have 4 minutes to make it in 11 1/4 hours. As it turns out, I crossed the line in 11 hours, 14 minutes, 59 seconds. Ultra Gary came in 15 minutes before I did at 10:25. With the oldest guy being one of the 15 non-finishers in this event, my buddy Mark is now the oldest finisher. With very little long-distance training, he came in at 13:38, which is almost the same as what I did last year. I told him, sub 11 for you next year. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about my new bike versus my old bike, my recent changes in my training and my weight loss, and what prompted me to ride a brand new bike at an event like this. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. As always, remember, comment, like, subscribe, The Cycling Greek. And the new bike, which was